Last year, I placed 94 orders on Amazon for a total of $3,650. That's an average of $304 per month spent on Amazon purchases. It got me thinking, am I over-consuming on Amazon? Am I really valuing what I'm buying with this online retailer? It was then that I decided to make the decision to boycott Amazon. Hey guys, it's Justine, your host of the Debt Free Millennials channel, where we talk about how to achieve financial confidence, crush debt that leads to more fun and fewer payments. So many of my coaching clients have line item after line item of Amazon transactions inside of their budget, and I'm guilty of it too. In fact, it was not until I saw Jessica Burbank's video on Instagram where she broke down Jeff Bezos and the company that is Amazon. I'm going to show you the video so that you can make the decision whether or not this information is concerning.
I'm sorry. Is that Jeff Bezos?
It is.
Oh, you know him? I mean, everybody knows him. He's a self-made billionaire.
What?
He's a self-made? No, I heard you. It's just, he's not. Yeah. A lot of people don't know. He started Amazon as an online bookstore working out of his garage. Do you know where he was working when he started the business? I don't. It was a hedge fund. Huh. And then his parents gave We all get a little help from our parents. $100,000. $100? Okay. And another $145,000 the next year. Oh. But he did successfully build an online bookstore. I mean, he had the money to pay software developers and people to write the code. Well, he did a really good job growing it into something big. He did also get $8 million in 1995 from Kleiner Perkins, Caulfield and Bayer. $8 million? Yeah, and I don't know if it's fair to say that Amazon did things better or more efficiently. They had a lot of cash on hand, and they bought up their competitors. Huh? Yeah, the list of Amazon's mergers and acquisitions is over 100 lines long. What? Instead of competing for customers by offering the best products and prices, Amazon absorbed and purchased companies that occupied spaces in the market they wanted. If you can't beat them, buy them. Yeah. Well, now the company has a profit of $225,152 million annually, and they're busting up their employees' union. Why would you need a union if you work at Amazon? Well, warehouse workers report not even having enough money to take the bus after doing 9-hour shifts of calisthenics. Yikes. And Amazon workers are injured at double the rate of what is the industry standard. 6.8 serious injuries for every 100 workers in those warehouses. I guess 2-day shipping comes at a cost. Human lives. 6 employees died in a tornado when they were working in the warehouse because of the no cell phones policy. 4 employees died within the span of less than a month this past summer. 1 forklift crash, another cardiac arrest on Prime Day, and another fell off of a ladder and sustained head injuries. Really? Employees documented temperatures in storage containers reaching 145 degrees Fahrenheit. Damn. In the warehouse that did unionize, Amazon has refused to negotiate a contract despite the union being officially recognized. And in warehouses that are still trying to unionize, Amazon has created a culture of fear and hired professional anti-union consultants and has been found guilty of intimidating workers and union busting on multiple occasions. I never hear about this in the news. All the while Jeff Bezos is getting richer. He made $4.22 billion according to leaked IRS documents and only paid a less than 1% tax rate on it. I pay a higher tax rate than him? Which means Jeff Bezos is getting rich off of workers who might be on food stamps or taking public transportation that's been partially paid for by you. I'm gonna change the photo in that frame. Maybe put one of your grandma. Maybe one of my grandma.
So Jessica's video actually was really triggering for me, so it prompted me to do some more digging. A former Amazon worker, Bo Olson, testified to the workplace, the toxic workplace that Amazon was creating. It says here, he lasted less than 2 years in a book marketing role and said that his enduring image was watching people weep in the office, a sight other workers described as well. He said, you walk out of a conference room and you'll see a grown man covering his face. Nearly every person I worked with, I saw cry at their desk. I don't know about you, but this is not a workplace and culture that I want to be a part of. Another CNBC article, now that one was written in 2015, this one from 2021, Amazon will pay $61.7 million to settle claims it withheld tips from delivery workers. In this article, it states that Amazon will pay $61.7 million to settle allegations by the Federal Trade Commissions that it failed to pay flex delivery drivers the full amount of tips received from customers. The commission voted 4-0 in favor of the settlement, and the complaint, FTC alleges that Amazon in 2016 shifted from paying drivers the promise rate of $18 to $25 per hour plus tips to paying drivers a lower hourly rate. Amazon intentionally failed to notify drivers of this change and used the tips to make up the difference between the promise rate and the new lower hourly rate. As somebody who used to work in the tip services industry, this is incredibly frustrating to hear. You work hard for your services that you provide so that you can get additional tips to help make a livable wage. And when Amazon was withholding that from flex delivery drivers, it didn't send a good message. So not only is the company creating this profit over people work culture, the leading man, Jeff Bezos, isn't the ideal boss. In fact, in this Inc.com article, there were some really shocking things that Jeff Bezos was quoted with, such as, "I'm sorry, did I take my stupid pills today? Are you lazy or just incompetent? I trust you to run world-class operations, and this is another example of how you are letting me down." These are things that Jeff Bezos has been quoted with saying to his employees. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't perform very well under this type of criticism. So I don't know how good I feel about continuing to put money in the pockets of one of the richest white men in the world. As an Amazon customer, I'm looking at how I've been engaging with the online retailer, what businesses I'm supporting, and oftentimes when I'm seeing small businesses put up really fun products, I'm seeing copycat businesses that are taking the place of those true inventors, of those who have the patents, and they're creating fakes and cheap knockoffs, making it hard to decipher which one is the real one and which one is fake. I've been an Amazon Prime subscriber for several years. This past year, it cost me $154 to renew my Amazon Prime subscription. I also just was notified when I was watching Prime Video that it's now going to cost me an additional $2.99 per month if I don't want to see ads on Prime Video any longer. Now, the whole reason why I signed up for Amazon Prime was so that I could get that guaranteed 2-day shipping on all of my orders. But oftentimes, especially over the last year, I saw that 2-day shipping guarantee slip again and again on my orders, where I wasn't getting my products on time as promised and why I initially signed up for this delivery service. My dad spent several months trying to get a refund from them, which goes to show their customer service support is lacking. Now, you may be saying, okay, that could be just an isolated incident. Everybody has their customer service slips, which is all fine and well. But when I'm thinking about my overall experience with Amazon, I want to take that into consideration. Not to mention all of the influencers and the Amazon finds trends that I'm seeing on social media. I see a ton of Amazon finds Instagram reels, such as this one. I love following this woman. She always highlights the latest and coolest fashion, but it's, again, a really pretty dress. I want to look hot in that dress as well. But then it goes into my closet and then never to be worn ever again. I find that I'm over consuming on things that I don't need, such as all of these different gadgets that were found on Amazon. It's like, why do you need to be pulling underwear and socks out of a canister? What are these little things that you need to be mounting lacrosse sticks on your wall? Different bags and organizers to hold even more things that you might be purchasing on Amazon. It's just really interesting to see all these different little gadgets that I'm like, did I even really need that? So like, do I need this perfect little craft set that we're just gonna fill with candy? How many times are you actually going to use this plastic? It just seems really wasteful every single time I'm thinking about buying on Amazon because I want something to be organized, and then I do buy something from an influencer who I really, really like and enjoy consuming their content, only to find that when I'm bringing home these purchases, a lot of it gets stuck in a drawer and rarely used. Now, Amazon is not the only retailer who is taking advantage of these buy now, pay later programs, but I did see this highlighted on my Amazon account where they are in partnership with Affirm, which is to break up that purchase into monthly payments, which is encouraging people to buy more and more often. All they're seeing, instead of that $100 purchase, they're only seeing a $25 payment every single month. And so they're thinking, oh, instead of $100, I only spent $25, so I have $75 extra. When really that's not the case. You're just breaking out that payment over a series of months, which is causing a lot of people to actually spend more money. So if I'm sparking some curiosity into your own relationship with Amazon and whether or not this is an online retailer that you want to be consuming with, I really want to reflect on just how I want my relationship with Amazon to look like. Really, I want to purchase sparingly and in times of need. I truly value a world where online shopping exists, especially in seasons of my life where I can't get out to a physical store location easily. I'm thinking about the time where I had my daughter and I was a new mom, I had a newborn baby, and I just didn't know what I needed at the time to take care of this newborn. Amazon came to my rescue because I was ordering all things baby related on Amazon like almost every day, and it was getting shipped to my door so that I could stay home, heal, and be with my newborn. I truly do find value in that, and I'm not knocking Amazon for creating this company where we can literally get shipped anything to our door. I also want to use it as a search engine and then order from the retailer's site. Anytime where I can put profit into the hands of the business owner and the inventors who are making these awesome products, I want to be able to give them that money instead of giving Amazon the cut. There's definitely enough money to go around, so if I can find and purchase it from the retailer directly on their website, amazing. And so often now, many of these direct retailers are offering free shipping on their orders of $35 or more. And the way that inflation is currently, $35 is basically what I'm paying for stuff anyways, so I might as well purchase it directly from that retailer. I also want to continue to use my Kindle. I love using my Kindle. I love having an e-reader where I have digital books. I'm mainly using it to borrow books from my public library and using it as my reader, but if I find something digitally that I want to purchase via Amazon bookstore, then I'm going to use my Kindle for it. So this is not a total boycott of Amazon, but rather a rethinking and reducing of spending with this retailer. The whole point of this video is to help you to figure out, am I also over-consuming on Amazon? Am I buying things that I truly value? And how can I support the business owners and the inventors who are making these products? If you feel like Amazon purchases are just blowing up your credit card feed right now, or your bank account, and you're like, oh my gosh, I spent so much money on Amazon because it's just line item after line item, I have a solution for you. I want you to spend on the things that you truly love, even if it's on Amazon, but also take care of your financial goals. My Spend More, Debt Less workbook is that solution for you. Inside of this workbook, you're going to take the guesswork out of your spending habits and get back to the things that you truly value. It's also going to help you with your debt payoff progress if debt is still something that's looming in the back of your mind. The workbook is here to help you become financially confident, rein in the control of your spending, but also still allow you to spend on the things that you loved. I'm not a scorched earth person when it comes to finances, and so that's why this workbook was created, so that you have spending trackers, worksheets, exercises to help you deepen that relationship with money on a positive note. I will leave a link below for you to check out that workbook. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on Amazon and Amazon consumption? Is this something that's serving you or overwhelming you? And I'll catch you in the next video.